So, we are back with some more daily races. Let me just check what is going on with this stream. It's been awkward again. Hold on. Let me just check this. My OBS has gone a bit weird. There we go. Back. We are back. It's all being very strange tonight. Let me just set this up. Let me just check both of these streams are actually running because it's been a bit weird. Always a good start. So that's right. So I've changed the stream from private to public and it doesn't seem to have liked it. Let me just check it's on. Yeah, still weird. Let me just refresh that. It's always a good start for a Monday. It kind of sums up last week, really. We had an interesting week last week. Yeah, we are actually on with that. Let me just check this out. Alright, that's better. Yeah, that was like the thing I used for chat being a bit weird. So we've got that set up. Got that set up. So we should be good to go. There we go. Right. What a pain that was. It's a lot more awkward than it should have been. Right, so the story so far from last week, we had a bit of a mare. Just a bit. Our SR and DR. We had a bit of a reset for the old DR. We had that much carnage in the races last week. We got our DR reset from middle of A to the bottom of B. So we are currently, if I switch this over, our driver rating is now at the bottom of DRB and our sportsmanship rating is at the bottom of C. So the thing for this week is to try and get about. We wear AS. So it's a long road, but we'll see how we do with this week. Know what this track's like. It might be a tricky one, but hopefully the races will be a bit easier because we'll be at the bottom of B. Or it might just be carnage. So we will see. We've got a race starting in 5 minutes. So I'll jump in, get a couple of laps. See how it goes. I'm in the GT-R tonight. We're on Trail Mountain, reverse circuit. We're on the Gr.3 cars. I'm using the GT-R because I'm quite used to the GT-R, although this track is quite tricky. The first bit of it is really hard. The rest of it's alright. Just the first couple of corners. It's really awkward. Actually, no, it's the last couple of corners. It's the other way around. Yes, the last couple of corners are really awkward. The rest of it is fine. Oh, and that was always a problem. But anyway, right, let's get a couple of laps in. Let's get a ghost on. Time-wise, we're on a 152.482. Which is 323rd at the moment. It's not bad. I mean, I got an okay time, and then I kind of did that because I figured if we're in the B lobbies, that doesn't really matter so much. Should make some slightly interesting races anyway. Right, let's get a couple of laps in. Start over. It's this bit that's particularly awkward. It's very easy to just fly into that wall. So we should get 2 laps in. It is quite slippy because you're on the hard tyres. This makes it very tricky. And it's going to be very easy to get penalties as well. A lot of spaces on this for penalties. And you've got to be really careful on that corner. The back end wants to go. Similar on this one, really, if you don't get control of it. Back end will go and it'll put you in the wall. This is the one where the slipstream kills all the slower cars. I think GT-R's not too bad. There's quite a mixture of cars this week. Hey, Catch, how's it going? Getting punted off there is pretty common in the races. Yeah, how's it going, Catch? We've got an interesting set of races this week. Bit of a recovery mission for our DR and SR. Slightly more of one than I expected, to be honest. And there we go. This is where we're going to get loads of penalties, that section. I had a DR reset on the last race, pretty much the last race, last night. So my DR is now right at the bottom of DRB, and my SR is right at the bottom of SRC. So, oh yeah, we're not in it anymore. We're quite the opposite. Yeah, right at the bottom of B. Well, I don't know. I'm likely to get penalties and bin it, to be honest. But we will see. Hey, Zephyr, how's it going? Very good. I mean, the hard tyres on this are horrible as well. I can see why people are using the Audi, because the Audi is a bit more planted, I think. Although it's interesting that there's people are using the Audi, but not the Lambo so much. I always thought the Audi was alright, but it didn't turn very well. Yeah, the problem is the rear. On this car, it's the rear end spins up so easy. Got to be super light on the throttle. Hey Jack, how's it going? That'd be good. Thanks for popping in. It's this bit I can never get right. Just lose so much time. And here we go, straight in for the race. Let's see what we end up with. Well, we're on pole. Oh my god, we're in a C lobby. Look at this. My time is like a second and a half faster than the next car. That's mad. Yeah, BC, it's good, isn't it? Oh my word. Well, this is going to be, and you get to see some interesting cars anyway. Look at this. We've got loads of attack. We've got Ferraris. Interesting. There's Huracan in there. Mercedes is a good car for the track. I've not really driven it. It is pretty shameful, isn't it? I mean, we get to see some different people, I guess. Yeah, so it's people that you wouldn't normally meet in races. Yeah, it's going to be a long week, isn't it? Cacklord, is it now? It's also quite, I know. Actually, it's not too bad on this. There you go, it's a bit smaller now. Oh, look at that ping. Wow. That ping's amazing. Right, first race, we're starting pole. I've no idea where to brake for pole. Hey, buddy, how's it going? He's okay. He's kind of woke up a bit. I'm hoping he goes back to sleep. What's the reckoning? I'm just going to get punted on the first corner. Wow, the acceleration on that Ferrari behind. Good start. Oh, that's what they all say. I expect a few people to spin out on this. Probably me. At one point. Right, let's go. Don't know what's up with the ping. Pings get really bizarre. Do not know what's going on with that. That Ferrari's catching up a bit. Car felt really weird coming out of that corner then. Ah, penalty. Rubbish. This is the first race, yeah. Oh, how was that not a penalty? I thought that would have been a penalty for sure. Ah, they're already arguing. That Ferrari's going to be close, I think, on this next one. We are going to need a body snatcher, because we are pretty far down in the rankings at the moment. Hey, AutoWorks, how's it going? Good to see you again. That'll be good. I need to put the radar back on. I forgot to do that. At least he backed out. It's only 4 laps as well. It's quite a short race. I'm in the GT-R. Just because I'm more used to that than the others on this circuit. I'm quite tempted to give the R8 a go. Because the back end of this is quite lively with the hard tyres. I'm just trying to take it quite easy. Just to try and not mess it up, because I'm trying to get clean races. I'm trying to get the some DR as well. Well, I've got the fastest lap so far. I don't know if there's any better. Just take it nice and easy. Second and a half. The Ferrari behind accelerates quite quick, but there looks to be a gap behind that as well. You have to counter steer quite a lot behind that corner. I think I might actually do better in second round there. I mean, I'm not lapping particularly well. It's very scruffy. But it's the first race. And it's the first race I've done this week. Hey, Bob Marley. Bob Marley. Interesting spelling of Bob Marley. That caught me out. Right. Should have made it through there without penalty. I mean, it's a good start, isn't it? I would have expected to get a win. Because look at that ranking. What is that? What is that? For those who, anyone who's new, I am normally in DRA. AS is what I normally am. We had a bit of a mare last week, and a DR reset on last night. Well, Sunday night. It's like the last race on, second to last race on Sunday night. We had a DR reset because the races were absolutely carnage, and I think I ended up like quite a few clean races last week, but the SR seemed to go up only a tiny bit for clean races. And any sort of penalties or just knock the SR right down again. And if you're in DRA and your SR drops to C, it resets your DR back to the bottom of B again. So that's where we are. We're right at the bottom of DRB. And, oh, we didn't get the fastest lap, that's a shame. Then the our SR is pretty low as well. Yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. Don't forget to hit a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. Can't hate his delivering. Yeah, that was a good race, was it? Hey, Minimax, how's it going? Very good. It's just a tricky car to drive. It is a tricky car. It was utter carnage last week. You are correct. You are correct. And I have the stream evidence to back that up from last week. I'm tempted to have a go at race 8 at some point. Not today. Yeah, it does. It does. Right. Let's queue up for the next one. doing improving this quality time. Not, I mean, we should be pole on a number of the races until we get towards the top end of B again. I mean, our time's not bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not, you know, it's not awful. We're 323rd, which is, you know, for the bottom of B, I think that's okay. I think that's not too bad. Just what situation. I'm curious about the R8 being so high up. I might give that a go tomorrow night for the next stream. Give the R8 a try, because I do quite like the R8. Oh, there's Yill is catching up. 152.7. I'll just move this because we've got a thing saying, "Do you want that bit?" No. Right. Back to this. I'm really bad at this when I'm trying to get... let's do that again. Switch that over. Excuse me. Itchy nose. It's a combination of things. Me remembering I've not done that. An itchy nose. And messing the corner up. Penalty. Rubbish. It's gone too wide anyway. I know in some cars, like the RCF, I've seen people doing it full pedal through here. But the GT-R, it's just not turning. You have to lift a tiny bit to get it to go. There we go. I don't mind the reverse layout. AMG. Okay, I've never really tried the AMG. I know a few people said it's quite twitchy. I overcooked that a bit on that straight. I know the R8 drives a lot like the Lambo. And I'm quite a fan of the Lambo. Slides around a lot though. It seems to work better for me to go in second. Nah, it's the wrong angle. Do a flat on the AMG, the RCF and the Porsche. Yeah, the Porsche has got good steering. I know the Porsche is quite a handling car, but it just loses out on the top speed quite a lot. Especially these days, when they nerfed it. It used to be really good, the Porsche. It was my sort of go-to car here. Until it got massively nerfed. Mind you, I was having trouble with the RCF to get through there. I'm just not a fan of the RCF. The power oversteer is probably worse than the GT-R, than the RCF. Yeah, I'll try a couple of other cars. See if I can go a bit quicker. It's just a bit. Yeah, it's tricky in the Lexus. I would imagine the R8's quite tricky as well, but... come on. The Ferrari, I'm surprised the Ferrari does it. The Ferrari's got really good acceleration, but it doesn't turn very well. Although I might just be thinking of the Gr.4 one. I need to be a bit further over there. Just got away with that, a bit slow through it though. Yeah, it's a good track. Although it suffers from frame rate issues on regular PS5. The Peugeot, interesting choice. Hit the wall. There's a nice dip in the road there. If you catch it, it helps you rotate. I think I need to brake a tiny bit earlier there on those rocks. If you turn too tight on that corner, the back end just starts to go on you. And if that happens, then you're going to lose loads of speed down here because you can't get the power down quick enough. Very easy to spin there as well. Nah, too wide. Not going to get another another lap in, unfortunately. Just that angle. It takes me ages to get it right. That was the trickiest bit about the lap last night. Because I really want to be on like about 146, 147 coming out of that section. Once we go past the barrier, the edge of the curbs. Probably be Thursday, the next one. Although I might, you know, if I get a chance, I might jump on for some races, but next stream will be Thursday. Nah, it's too early that. I need to brake a bit later, if anything. No worries, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Right, let's see what race we got this time. Does feel a lot different that in the race, that corner. Mr. Deeds again. See if it actually lets me connect to the race. Viper, interesting. A lot of Italians around. Have I missed something on the leaderboard that loads of people are using the Ferrari? I've not seen it on the leaderboards. Oh, we are in, okay. What's our DR and SR these days? Okay, our sportsmanship rating has jumped up a little bit. Driver rating is not great. Mind you, we got a win, so what? Another 4 or 5 wins and we sorted. Dead easy. At least I know the guy behind drives alright. He doesn't, he's not punting me off yet anyway. So we've got a couple of BDs, interesting. At least it's mostly a B lobby. T-Bone, how's it going? Ah, right, okay. Good luck. Right. My ping is still horrendous as well. I've no idea why. Bit weird. Yeah, I missed a gear change. Another one. Ferrari's so good on the acceleration. Oops. That didn't go well for him. Unlucky. Wonder what happened there. Right. Hopefully we got away without any penalties there. Bit of carnage behind. God, that feels so slow. I'm glad these are the easy lobbies. So I'm driving absolutely awful. No worries, Body Snatcher. Should get it in full on horizontal wide-o vision on the TV. Because we are streaming horizontal and vertical. Hey Daniel Choi, how's it going? Why did I go into third gear? That's a bit weird. Didn't mean that. Giving everyone else a chance to catch up. From videos or from streaming? Probably from streaming, I'd say. Although I've not had a chance to do many videos recently. And I tend to do mostly shorts, and they can get a decent number of views depending on the short. Long form videos tend to be a bit quiet. Well, I don't do many of them. They're more of a slow burner. But the vertical streams tend to do better than the horizontal streams. Just because it goes in the shorts feed. Shorts feed, brilliant for views. Generally. But the culture's not so much subscribing from shorts feed. But then, I mean, who watches videos from their subscribe page these days? I mean, not many. I never do. I always watch from the just the For You kind of page for videos. So, yeah, subs is a slightly outdated metric these days. So to concentrate on views more than anything. Views and engagement. I've done it again. What am I doing? I mean, it makes the corner easy. It's proper slow me down though. I mean, really? I was right there. Oh dear. And that's why this track's dangerous. It's very easy for that to happen. God, my driving is terrible tonight. But yeah, normally I'm going to say this quite a lot tonight, just for people who are new. I'm normally in the DRA lobbies. I'm normally kind of mid to high-end DRA. And my SR is normally bang on the top end of S. But due to some carnage last week and a DR reset, I'm right at the bottom of DRB. And my SR is languishing down at the bottom of C. Right, let's not change up down to third. Right, that's good. That should be enough for the win. So that's 2 wins on the bout. Typing and racing at the same time, that's just showing off. Is that where you drop back? Yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. If you're watching in vertical, give the old emojis a good smash, because that's apparently that works better than likes for verticals. But anyway, subscribe if you're new, of course, and we'll just get all the YouTubey stuff out of the way while we're having a bit in between races. Yes, I remember you said just before. Clean race, that's what we want. That's better. Get the old SR and DR back. So, yeah, times. Yeah, I guess. Right, let's go for another one. I need to improve this quality time now. It's not going to cut it in a while. I mean, 2 wins on the mouse is alright. Hey, Pat. Yeah, I quite like this track. I like it in both directions. I think I prefer it in Group 4. Yes, Daniel, I have seen that. I get exactly the same. It is very weird. Yeah, I accidentally punted someone right into a wall, and I got a clean race for it. And I've been round the track with absolutely not touching anybody, no penalties, and didn't get one. So yeah, it's penalty system and everything is a bit mad. So yeah, our time is 1:52.482 at the moment, which is 325. We have dropped a tiny bit. It was like 250 when I set it yesterday. Set it last night. So let's get a GT-R up. I need to get it better. I mean, it's okay while I'm in the C lobbies, or the B lobbies. It's not too bad. I should expect to be pole for a little bit. In fact, in the A lobbies, I should do all right with that time. It doesn't give you time to set the brake balance. Ah, too wide. Didn't turn in early enough. Tell you what, it's so annoying. Go on. Nope. I'm trying to get a decent run out of that corner because I need the speed because it's such a long straight. And that's completely the wrong line. It was like this yesterday when I was trying to set the time. Trying to hit it full speed. It took me ages to get the line right. Because you've got to be so precise on it to get maximum speed off the track onto the straight. It's better. There we go. It's more like it. A little bit slow, but we'll do. It is, especially in this car. I mean, it's a lot easier in the Porsche. And you've got to be so careful out of those tight corners as well in the GT-R, because third gear, power steer is a big issue. But if you try and hit this little dink there, the little compression, it helps. It's very easy to lose the back end up that hill as well. And then once your tyre starts spinning, you're just losing speed. And that corner as well. Usually have to do a little counter steer out of that corner, just to keep the car on track. Car in front must be changing down to second earlier for that corner. Done it again. Yeah, the rear's dancing around quite a lot. You've got to be very careful on the throttle with it. We tap the wall, we'll just go with it. I need the practice on the track. keep going too hot into that corner. There's a problem with the reverse layout. There's so many kind of crests in it. That's better. DTM. There's quite a few different classes, but they tend to... The daily races tend to rotate Group 3 and Group 4. Just got a proper counter steer on that corner. Because the back end started squealing as I come around that corner, and as soon as you can hear it spin, you just slow out of the bend and you lose time. And it's such a long straight as well, you need a really good exit for this straight if you want a fast time. I mean, who doesn't want a fast time? Ah, horrible line. Yeah, completely messed this line up. That's a penalty as well, I think. Yeah, it just takes a while to get the hang of it. It's a horrible time. It's the second behind where I should be. But if you get the acceleration down too fast on this car while you're steering, it slides all over the place. So if you're turning, you put third gear on, the back end just goes. It is reverse trial mountain. Hey Flash, how's it going? Right. Sometimes I wish to keep the handbrake on. I quite like trial mounting in reverse though. Some of the corners are a bit weird. So we've got Mr. Deeds there again, who absolutely binned it in the last race. Yeah, all good, all good. We're on the long journey back to DRA after some carnage last week. And the DR reset we had on Sunday. Potato Rocket, no thanks. I mean, that's fine. He doesn't want to comment and join the channel. What a shame. But never mind. James, it's if your SR gets too low. So if you're in DRA and your SR goes into C, then it resets your DR all the way back to the bottom of B, from regardless of where you are. Even if you're in A+ or something like that, it'll just can you back to DRB, which is what it did with me. It's because I was currently about halfway through DRA, and I started like a couple of weeks ago at the top end of DRS. Sorry, SR was usually maxed out, but yeah, it absolutely killed it. Just because of the carnage last week. The SR was a bit weird last week because I had quite a few clean races and it still killed me. Well, again, it puts you back down to where it was, so... Oh, great. That was a good start. And my car would move now. Well, that was a good start. Front and back doors smashed in. And dirty tyres as well. I think there's a good chance we'll get some positions back. Sticky wall, I know. I know, what's do you think it is? Forza? Cheers, Daddy. That'd be good, dude. Yeah, it's your fault. It wasn't so much I crashed, I was pushed. Oh, typical. Ghosting comes back just as I get there. Come on. Right, there's another one. Right, the Ferrari behind hit the wall. I need to try and up the game a bit. Because there's not many laps in this one. That's probably a penalty. No, it wasn't a penalty. Awesome. Overshot that a bit though. I mean, I've got a good chance of getting DR at this, right? Someone else has gone. I mean, it's got it right, considering the start. Horrible frame rate through there, though. Hey, Kevin, see how's it going? I mean, we had 2 wins on the bounce, and then we got punted off right at the start of this one. Oops. Well, there's Muhammad Ali. Should get this Porsche. I think that's more down to the actual PlayStation. Ah, poo. Oh, come on. I am in the GT-R, yeah. I mean, I tried to go around the outside and he blocked me off. I don't know what he's expecting. Tried to go left. He couldn't. I couldn't go anywhere, so I tried to go the other side. We should hopefully get DR from it anyway. Should have been a 6th. Oh, Flash, last week happened. Daily Race B last week was absolute carnage. I think yeah, Daily Race B last week was basically everyone dive bombed every corner. And so I got so many penalties last week. Yeah, I did. It was a DR reset. To be fair, I started last week in B. It was the top end of DR SRB it was last week because I'd had some carnage for the previous couple of weeks. To be honest, I've had some pretty dodgy weeks on this in DRB. It's been absolute carnage for weeks. Driving standards have just gone completely out the window. It's gone completely out the window in Race B. You're just getting punted left, right, and centre. Yeah. That's it, just punted off everywhere for the last few weeks. And it's like last week, because I had a couple of races. I had clean races. And then I had a race where I got bump drafted on the straight a couple of times. And I lost more SR from that race. Me not hitting anyone. It was like they were bumping into me to push me forward. I lost more SR from that than I gained in the 2 previous clean races last week. And then there was I think it was a race at the end. Somebody dive bombed me and knocked me off. And then I went for a gap. And someone drove in front of me as I was going for the gap. And I got a 4-second penalty for it. And that's what kicked me over the edge. It dropped me into C. I think I lost, must have been at least half a bar of SR for that. Dropped me into C. And my rank was right at the bottom of B again. And then we had one more race, and that was carnage as well. It's just part of the fun, isn't it? It's part of the drama of Daily Race B. So our DR, we didn't really gain anything from that, but our sportsmanship rating is now at the top of C. So we didn't lose any for that, which just goes to show how ludicrous the penalty system is. And we literally clipped someone into a wall. And we gained SR from it. That's a penalty, I think. That's a terrible line anyway. Didn't lift in the right place. You just got to kind of lift on the crest of the hill. And it's such a horrible crest that as well. If you catch the wrong side of it, you can't get back. So you've got to be kind of over the line before you hit the crest, otherwise you're stuffed. You just can't do anything about it. So you've got to be on the left-hand side of the line before the crest. So that's a bit too slow. We'll go with it for now. I want to be on about 147, 146 out of that corner. And add to that the rear wheels on the GT-R being a bit floaty. Definitely need to see if some of the other cars are a bit more planted. I mean, it's part of why I do race B. You know, it's always something interesting that happens. Like the first couple of races where I start at the front and I stay at the front for the entire race is not the most exciting. Ah, the line's horrible. There's a bump in the road there as well. And if you catch that, it's just horrible in reverse, that bit. I mean, it's not brilliant the right way around, but in reverse, it's just such a tricky bit to get right. Especially in a car that won't do it flat. That's better. Could have pushed a tiny bit more speed through that as well. Ah, I should have hit first then. Spun the rear wheels up. Turned in a tiny bit late and lost a ton of speed. Such a tricky car. So I intend to try to give the R8 a go or something like that. But I'll give it a go tomorrow night. It's like there, just caught one tyre on the grass a tiny bit. Sends it all skew with. Well, I'm not going to get another lap in. No worries, dude. Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. Have a good one. And thanks everyone for popping in, by the way. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. If you're on vertical, don't forget to give the old emojis a smash. You can hit those several times. Tapping as clapping, as they say. And if you really want to help support the channel, we do have channel memberships as well, with exclusive content. And early access to other videos. Right. Let's see who we get for this one. Okay, we are near. We got some BBs in here. We are still pole by still over a second, but they are a bit closer. Meth 666. I wonder if they're from Liverpool, because that's a Liverpool saying meth. But he's not English, so no, he won't be. Interesting. So there's an RCZ. Right. Let's hopefully not get punted off right at the start this time. We have got Porsche behind us though, which is good, I guess, because the acceleration on the Porsche isn't quite as good as the Ferrari. There's another GT-R behind that though. Cheers, Kevin T. Let's see how this one goes. That Porsche behind reminds me of the film Condor Man. It's a film of the 80s, if anyone remembers it. And these, the baddies all drove these black Porsche 911 turbos. It kind of looked a bit like that. Obviously not as nice as that, but I love that film. Porsche is likely to catch me through that bit. Right, let's go. My ping is still horrendous as well. Absolutely no idea what's going on with that tonight. Porsche can go through that flat out, but he didn't hit the wall. A while ago, I think, but doesn't really have an issue with that. Oh, guy in front's got past Porsche. Hey, Mike. I'll have to see what the ping's like on other stuff. No worries, Flash. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, it's just some nights it's like that. I'm just trying to take it nice and easy around here so I don't make any silly mistakes. Mind you, we're over 2 seconds up. So I've got time to make silly mistakes like that. We'll nearly spin the car out. Still 2.5 seconds. No, the race has been alright, to be honest. You were probably in the lobbies above me. Because it's only recently I've been in these ones. I was on with a load of C-rated drivers in the last couple. Well, in the first couple, anyway. %70 away, okay. Well, mine was right at the bottom of B. Tips for controller users. Practice is the main one. Try to be smooth on the inputs. Like, don't be just mashing the buttons down. Use manual gears rather than auto. Sensitivity, I don't think makes that much difference, to be honest. I used 5 for a while. Recently looked up to 10, and I've not really noticed any difference. I don't think it makes that big difference. I think it's learning to come with the shortcomings of controllers. Because some corners are just harder on a controller because of the dampening and stuff. Yeah, feather the throttle, the brake, and I find with the steering as well, if you push the stick towards the top of the arch and move it around the arch, that can help. It can help with smoothness on the steering. I mean, it is to a degree, but it's still damped by the game. The game still adds a dampening factor, so it really doesn't do an awful lot. Because the places where controllers suffer, obviously the start, which is why I do the pause menu thing for the start, because on a rolling start, it goes gradually up to full power when you hit the start, whereas a wheel user will be instant 100% on the throttle. So with the pause menu, if you leave it on pause for the start, you get instant 100% throttle. So you know, it kind of levels the playing field a bit. Any left to right quick combos, the controller dampens that as well, so it slows your left right movement. So any quick left right corners, you lose out quite a lot compared to wheel users. And really wide sweeping bends as well. Oh, there you go. Can't complain with that. Yeah, because you can't get it limits the maximum steering angle you can put in on a controller, and it's much. On a wheel, it doesn't. A wheel, you can just keep turning it until you get loads of understeer because you've turned the wheels too far, and the controller doesn't let you do that. So it limits the maximum steering angle, but I think it's a bit conservative. So some corners, there's like a fast right-hander at Spa. You can't. It's very, very tricky to take flat on a controller, where you can do it easy on a wheel. And it's stuff like that. You've just got to kind of work with the limitations of it. But the main thing is to just practice the game. You know, the input doesn't matter so much. It's, you know, if you're fast on if you're fast at racing, then you'll be fast on anything once you get used to it. Obviously, there's, you know, a learning curve with wheels and stuff. But you know, there's no reason you can't be quick on this on a controller. I think a wheel player who's fast and went to a controller would probably do all right once they got used to it. Right, I'll do one more race, I think, because these are going all right. I need the SR and the DR. So yeah, we'll do one more. Hey, sportsmanship ratings back into B. Look at that. The heady heights of B. So we need to get it back up to A at least before it'll let us back into DRA. But I guess by the time we get to A, our sportsmanship rating should hopefully be maxed out at S again. If we get some more decent races in. Right. Actually, I'll put that back on. But yeah, if you watch the controller thing, you can see kind of how I'll go on the triggers and the brake. Where I'm moving the sticks to. Better. Ah, I've done it again. Clearly overhit that. Give it a little burst of power to try and catch him up, and then you just end up overshooting. But for generally getting faster at the game, it's like this following ghosts to see where you lose time. Watch the replays of the faster players. See what they do differently and then try and copy them. It's like he turned in earlier there. Back end slid out there and that lost me some time. And it'll lose me a ton of time as well. Because if you get a poor exit onto this straight, you can lose half a second. Didn't turn in early enough. Mind you, I think the tyres might be a bit dirty. Lost a bit of time on that. Yeah, he's braking slightly earlier. I'm turning in a bit earlier. Yeah, I messed up. Need to sort that corner out. That's better. Just messed it up on that bit though. That was better. I didn't spin the wheels, but it's a little bit slow getting on the power. But you can see the difference. We're not losing anywhere near as much time. Ah, totally messed that up. That would have been okay, that. Ah, well, never mind. There's definitely time in there. Half second, never mind. We're not going to get a full lap in anyway. Catching that Kate message up as well. Yeah, he brakes a bit later on that bit. The ghost in front. Brakes a bit later, turns harder. Right, oh, some BBs again. Hit mark in. Got Rob Speed with that speeder. Scotty Ranks is there. Cheers, Kevin. Someone just left. Jabby. I mean, at some point, I'm not going to be able to take it quite so easy through the races. I'm going to have to push a bit harder, which is when mistakes happen. I don't know what the Mercedes is like off the start. You know, in theory, we're a second a lap. We're up by a second, but I'm not raced anywhere near that pace. But we've had a couple of wins and some decently clean races. Well, we had 3 wins out of 4. Didn't we? I mean, we got punted off on one. But then, you'd kind of be expecting it. Right, last race of the night. Let's see how we do. Well, he nearly lost it then. Oh, rubbish, come on. Dirty tyres caught me out a bit. That make sounds so good though. Well, we got through there a bit quicker. A little bit slow on the exit there. Oh, he's got a penalty. That saved me then. He would have probably caught me down here. That's given me a fair bit of breathing room, hasn't it? Ah, that might be a penalty though. Yeah, I thought so. Might cost me a bit. Need to get a decent gap. Gonna lose so much time down here. Look at this the time of the car behind. No penalty there. Bit slow out of that corner. Managed to pull away a bit, but he's going to catch me on the slipstream, I think. That was dirty. That was terrible. He hit me wide and then just took me out. But then, you know, it's a BP, it's a B lobby, isn't it? So it's to be expected. But yeah, that was well done, Jay. Well, he kind of did, because he wouldn't have got past otherwise. We gained SR from that as well. Never mind. Right, let's see where we're up to. Right, we are back partway to B, nearly halfway, I guess. Sportsmanship rating is still in B. This is for anyone new. We were in the middle of A last week, and due to the carnage in Daily Race B, we got a reset. So we got reset. Well, SR hit C, so we got reset us down to the bottom of DLB again, from sort of halfway up A. So that's what we're dealing with this week with the B lobbies. We had 3 wins out of 5 races, so that's not too bad. And we got punted in the other 2. But anyway, that was the last one for tonight, so I'm just going to check what roulettes we've got, because we always finish on the roulettes. But thanks everyone for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you're new. You know the routine. What have we got? 3 stars. Well, these are going to be rubbish as well. Let's see what we get for these. Hooray! I mean, who wants that? What's my favourite brand? A brand of what? Do you mean car? I mean, it varies. I like McLarens. You know what? I'm going to give that a cheer because it wasn't one of the cars. But only a little one because we don't need a car. Right, I've sorted this oil out and then we'll be done because otherwise I'll just forget. You don't really need to do the oil because it doesn't really matter for dailies. I mean, it'll wear the end down eventually, but it's not going to lose you any speed. But anyway, right, that's it for me for tonight. Thanks everyone for popping in. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the new subs, and thanks for chatting, because otherwise it's just me talking to myself. I will be back on Thursday for more of these, Daily Race B, see if we can get our DR anywhere back to where we should be. Makes for some interesting races nonetheless. But thanks again, I will catch you next time. Until then, bye for now.